Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greeting of all. My name is Muhammad Dwiki Ramadan, and now I want to presentation about assignment 2 English for computer. So in these presentations I will explain to you 3 items. First, items of computer. Second, recommended application of programs, and the last is feature and function of input device. So let's start it. First, items of computer. 1. Motherboard. Motherboard is an integrated circuit board which is the main component of computer. The motherboard serves to connect all the main components of the computer such as CPU, RAM, CD or DVD-ROM, hard disk or SSD, as well as various ports and expensive slot. So, the motherboard is the backbone that ties the computer's components together at one spot and allow them to talk to each other. Okay, next is CPU. What is CPU? CPU is Central Processing Unit, or better known as the processor. Processor is the brain and main part of the computer. The CPU is in charge of calculating every command that is executed on the computer. Inside the CPU, there are thousands of microscopic transistors, which are tiny switches that control the flow of electricity through the integrated circuit. You will find the CPU located on a computer motherboard. A computer motherboard is the main circuit board inside a computer. Its job is to connect all hardware components together. Often referred to as the brain and heart of all digital systems, the CPU is responsible for doing all the work. It performs every single action a computer does and executes programs. Next is random access memory. Random access memory is the hardware in the computing device where the operating system, application program, and data in current use are kept so they can be quickly reached by the device processor. RAM is the main memory in a computer. The speed and performance of your system directly correlate to the amount of RAM you have installed. If your system has too little RAM, it can be slow and sluggish, but on the opposite end, you can install too much with little to not better. Next is storage. Storage, now as an SSD or HDD or HDD. SSD is solid state disk and HDD is hard drive. The SSD is the latest development from the previous storage device, namely the HDD, which is used to store data from all applications on the computer. An SSD or solid state drive is a type of solid storage device used in the computer. This non-volatile storage media stores persistent data on solid state flash memory. SSD replace traditional hard disk drives in the computers and perform the same basic function as a drive, but SSD is more faster than HDD. Okay, I think we moved on recommended applications. First, I will recommend you to install Photoshop. What is Photoshop? Photoshop is an image creation, graphic designs and photo editing software developed by Adobe. Photoshop provides many image editing features for pixel-based image, star graphic, and vector graphic. We will see what the Photoshop features. First, brush. Brush are one of the most popular tools in Photoshop. They can be used for various effects, including compositing, painting, erasing, and retouching image. Next, the clone stamp. Clone stamp allow you to copy pixels from one area of an image and paste them into another area. This is useful for repairing damaged or corrupt image. Next is healing brush. It's similar to the clone stamp, but it blends the copied pixel with the surrounding pixel for a more natural look. Next is the history brush. It allows you to revert an image to a previous state. This is useful for undoing mistakes or going back to a point in your workflow where you were happy with the image. The next feature is blur. Blur is the pixels in an image, making them less distinct. This can be used to create a soft, dreamy look or reduce the appearance of wrinkles and other imperfections. Sharpen. Does the opposite of blur, making pixels more distinct. This can be useful for making an image appear more transparent or creating more dynamic effect. The sponge tool. It can either absorb or release color from an image. This is useful for correcting colors that are too light or too dark. The second application is Microsoft Office. In this year, almost every employee in the world working with Microsoft Office. Microsoft Office applications is one of the major demands of all companies. It can be school or academic or educational level. Microsoft Office, they expect their employees to have basic technological skill. They want to ensure that all tasks are efficiently done with the best tools. The same case is for government organizations as well, especially the banking sector. Let us take a look at the most popular Microsoft Office version and the applications that are part of it. First, there is Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word is the most powerful and the most lovely tools in Microsoft Office. This application became a part of the Microsoft Suite in 1983 as a software for creating text documents. They can add image, graphic, color, etc. in the document using multiple features. There are some main features. First, to create editable document that user can keep going back to. Adding textual content or editing the existing one when necessary. Changing margin space and text size. Correcting spelling and grammar automatically. Counting the number of words, lines, and characters. Making tables of content for a different purposes. Adding image in the doc for visual reference. The second, Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel is an application for making spreadsheets that came out in 1985 for organizing data and information properly. It has grid and column to tabulate all the data properly, making it easy for the user to maintain reports. It enables data processing of even larger files. This file uses .xls as the extension while saving. The feature: the user can auto-format the data using existing format available. They can auto-sum the number in cell using the formula. The cell extends automatically with the addition of information. There is an option of auto shape that insert different geometrical shapes in the sheet. The user can reposition the data using the drag and drop option. They can insert charts and graph of the existing data. There are several formulas to analyze data in just minutes. The only thing to remember is to put formula before every formula. There are shortcut menus as well using certain commands. The last powerful and amazing feature is Microsoft PowerPoint. In a 1987 application for creating audio-visual presentation using various slides displaying data or information, the slides have different content in form of tables, graph, image, audios, etc. Slides may contain audio, video, graphic, text, bullet membrane, tables, and etc. It began as a professional tool, but the education system also uses it widely to teach students. It has many terms and layout, allowing users to make it as attractive as possible. There are several features on Microsoft PowerPoint. First, available design template to choose from according to bin needs. Wizard's guidance while making the presentation. Manual and automatic slide presentation while presenting. Option of adding transition to the slide. Run a slideshow to show the collection of slides together. Adding new slides from the home menu, deciding the sequence and design. Adding media to the slides from the insert option. Make attractive presentation using a variety of fonts, design, and feature. It also has a textual feature as Microsoft has. The last part is function and feature of input device. First, keyboard. The keyboard is the most popular data input device in any computer system. It converts the key data to electronic signal, etc. binary digital form. It consists of a group of typewriter-like key that enable the entry of data into the PC. A simple keyboard with key that each represent an alphabet, number, or command that can be used to instruct the computer to perform various tasks. The keyboard is a required input device, and both laptop and computer require a keyboard to enter a command. Second, mouse. A computer mouse is an input device that functions to control the cursor in a GUI or graphical user interface, such as hovering, moving, and typing icons, files, and folders on the monitor screen. Apart from this function, the mouse can also be used to drag and drop objects and give you access to objects by right-clicking at the mouse. Many mouses also have programmable buttons on. For example, generally, the mouse contains a right button, left button, and a wheel present between the buttons. Mouse perform various functions like opening or file programs, select new smooth icons, size window, start programs, and close windows, etc. Next input device, scanner. A scanner is an electronic device that has the function of a user file multiplier, such as a photocopy machine. The difference is that the result will be converted and stored in digital form too. The scanner is a data input device which input image or text print on the paper into a computer readable format by digitizing a picture or text. It used when some information is out there on a paper and is to be transferred to the hard disk on the PC for furthering editing or manipulation. In short, it converts hard copy document or image into soft copy or digital format. Thanks for your watching and have a good day.